You've got yourself something funky.
It's only me. Right. We seem to be adopting a new theme where each week when Corin comes on to do a review, instead of me sitting there, because basically I'm crap at talking with them, we have another reviewer that comes and sits and chats with them. This week we've got a really cool guy. So before I bring him in, I'm going to introduce Corin.
Oh,
Evening, Corin.
Sorry, I wasn't prepared. I thought you were introducing the other guy.
Haha, see, I tried to catch you out.
Yeah, you actually succeeded this time.
Nah, but at the end of the day, some days is your show, so you know who the guy is. I was leaving you to introduce the special guy.
Well, I kind of know who the guy is. I know that he goes by Spicelander, but I don't know if you actually told me his name.
Well, you've just said it. It is Spicelander. It's Alan from the Spicelander Reviews. Alan's Hot Sauce and Reviews.
How you doing?
Hello there, Alan.
Good to see you again.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Now, this guy down here is also another excellent reviewer. He doesn't just do spicy challenges, he also reviews products. So he was the perfect person to time up with you for this week's reviews.
Yep.
But he's also going to do a challenge too.
He's going to do a challenge too. Right. Well, in which case, I should probably bring in the timer. Give me a second.
But with that, I'm going to do a vanishing act for a little bit. And I'm going to leave you two guys to do your perfect chat and talk sauces, challenges, echo.
Well, hopefully we won't echo too much. That sounds like a you thing.
Doing the usual again, disappearing.
You know me so well.
Right, set all of those. And then this button. Aha! Now we have a timer.
There we go.
So yeah, I can do that for your challenge if you want. I've not got a lot this week. Myself, well, it's been a week. It's been very hot. I've been completely out of it for most of it. I didn't realize we were anywhere near Sunday. And I completely forgot to get anything. But I did find this sauce in my collection that I was going to do something special with at some point, but never got round to. It's the limited edition, unopened, probably the last bottle in existence of Brighton Hot Sauce's durian sauce.
Never seen that one.
Yeah, I've never come across a durian-based hot sauce before, so I'm very curious what this is going to be like. How do you want to do things? Do you want to do this first? Do you want to do the challenge first?
I'll let you do your review first.
Okay. Well, nice convenient point down the side. Yeah, durian the fruit. The full list of ingredients is yellow habaneros, durian, cider vinegar, sea salt, maple syrup, agar, and xanthan gum. And given that the cider vinegar is below the durian, we know it's at least 20% durian or thereabouts, just so that there's enough acid in this to keep this shelf stable. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of durian in there.
Right.
It comes off easy. Initially, the only smell I'm getting is vinegar, really. Just get out anything that's stuck in the neck and see if that changes things. No, it's relatively light and sweet. It doesn't smell anywhere near as bad as durian is said to, but then I don't find durian does. I don't find it nearly as unpleasant.
It's really strong, eh?
Yeah, a lot of people say durian's this really strong, horrible smell, but I've never got that from it.
Never tried it, so.
It's surprisingly thick, especially for Brighton hot sauces stuff, which is usually fairly vinegar based. That's most of a spoonful. Yeah, fairly light scented still. Give you a bit of an idea without tipping it all over my desk.
Ah, so you can
But
see
as
it,
you can
right?
see, it's fairly slow to flow. Almost a little gummy in texture. I don't remember the seeds being black. I remember them being quite pale, quite large, and then inside of this custardy fruit. So that's very habanero forward, very vinegar forward. There is definitely a creaminess to it. I'm gonna have a little bit more.
I do like creamy sauces.
Now let's see. Yeah, there's no onion in this, so that's clearly coming from the durian. Durian is weirdly oniony, weirdly custardy, weirdly popcorny. It is a very bizarre fruit, but I think it's fairly mellowed out in this. It's not in your face durian, but it does work well with the habaneros. I'm not totally sure what I would do with this. I'm going to have to experiment a bit, but I do know that a lot of the yellow habanero sauces I've had work their way into just mix with a mayonnaise and put over your chips. It's pretty good. And perhaps I could do away with a little of the mayo, given that this is creamy from the durian already.
So see, it's not a fruit I would have thought would have been great with a sauce, but
It's not a fruit that, well, it's not a fruit that anybody thinks would go well with anything, pretty much.
uh,
But I mean, I've seen people also pair it with things like salted caramel, and I can see how that would work. But this sauce definitely has too much vinegar for that. This is not a dessert sauce.
I hate vinegar forward sauces myself, eh?
Um, I'm gonna need to talk to Brie about that then. Find out where they grow. But
We have to try
yeah,
that one.
it's an interesting one. It's not quite as spectacular as it's not quite the showpiece that I thought it was going to be, but it's a good sauce.
As a viewer of what I've been watching, it looked like it went on a recommendation level of about 3. It didn't look like you would actually recommend somebody try it.
You think?
Just from being in the back room watching it and watching the review, it was a bit dubious. It was not
I mean, if it's just the
something
amount of coughing and stuff, that's because it's quite vinegary and
quite vinegary. That
needs to go
one's
with
one that,
something.
yeah, it was the vinegary bit that I think didn't sell it for me. It was as soon as you said it's quite vinegary. You don't associate a fruit-based sauce with being too vinegary. I know
Yeah, I
durian's a
wouldn't.
complication. Durian doesn't
Durian's a
go.
complication. Durian's not a very fruity fruit,
Yeah.
and I would not say this really works like a fruit sauce. Don't think of it as a fruit sauce. Think of it as a yellow habanero sauce with a little bit of sort of creamy oniony durian going on.
With that, I'm going to vanish again.
Thanks for coming in though to help us clarify that.
He's getting quite good at that, I'll tell you.
Yeah, he knows when something needs to be said. But also, honestly, you can't get hold of this anyway, so how much of a recommendation I can give you doesn't help. But you can get hold of a few others from Brighton Hot Sauce. I'm currently they're brighton-hot-sauce.myshopify.com, which is not the most memorable. I don't know if Luciano puts it in chat, great. If not, oh well, I'll find it and put it in the comments later. Apparently, they
was that
have
one?
a kimchi sauce, a scorpion sauce, a gherkin sauce, and a chipotle sauce.
Give me the name of that
Scorp-
company again, and I'll go looking for it. I was slightly distracted because we've just had a bit of lightning.
They're Brighton hot sauce.
That's what I'm trying. I'll be having a wee look at them just to see what they've got.
Yeah, they don't have a lot in at the moment. They have a scorpion sauce and a chipotle sauce, which are not bad. They have a gherkin sauce, which I've not tried, but I do really love the kimchi sauce that's in at the moment.
Right.
That just over a macaroni cheese or a burger or anything like that. Maybe over some chicken wings. Fantastic stuff.
Not my street.
Again, has quite a tang to it, but it works. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. That's down the bottom of the screen now.
But yeah, that's my view of the day. What have you got for us?
Well, Stefan and Charlie sent me a little gift, and it was the Reaper gummy bears, Leo Fire Challenge.
Oh,
And
horrible people.
I think they definitely want to hurt me with these ones.
Yeah.
And it's a League of Fire challenge, and apparently there's 12 gummy bears in here. You have to lead them out and eat 6 and within 4 minutes. As soon as that 4 minutes is up, you then eat the next 6, and then you've got a 2-minute afterburn after that.
Right.
So it doesn't matter how slow or how fast you eat the 6, you still have to wait that 4 minutes all in, and then before you can start the other one. So
Yeah.
that's that one.
So as I understand it,
But,
if you only manage the 6, there are still points for this challenge.
That's correct.
yeah,
But I only managed the 1 myself.
That was what Alan wanted to hear, wasn't it?
Sorry, Alan.
Apparently, what it's got it's kind of what is it? Kind of Reaper sauce, chili, sorry, 9 million Scoville extract in it as well.
Oh
So,
god, you got the version with the extract.
There is a little
That's the
thing
one I had.
there is a little thing that happens in Nuke where people send each other little birthday gifts when it's not the birthday, random stuff, blah blah blah. This was Stefan and Charlie that sent this to Alan. Obviously, the gummy bear, the gummy bear challenge is one for top head Chilli-heads. Any of you other Chilli-heads watching, don't be afraid. Something like this would not be sent to you. Things are selected to your heat tolerancy. Alan was sent these because he does actually have a high tolerancy.
Oh, okay. So we know Alan can handle something like this.
I'm very low at the moment. I might have to go and find something else.
They wouldn't have been sent to you if it wasn't believed you could do it. But
no, it's actually been one I've looked at on the site for actually buying. I never actually got around to it. So there you go. I won't be giving it to go today. See what happens.
We are actually looking for you to do the challenge in your own style where you review it too. So that is one of the other reasons why. You gained the lucky straw of a pack of Reaper bears. I'm vanishing again. See you in a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, I do have to do the disclaimer as well. So what I'll do, I'll just do that right now, get it over and done with. So it's I, Alan Graham. I'm over 18 years of age. Of sound mind, and I've read, understood the hot sauce product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept the League of Fire, the suppliers and manufacturers will, under no circumstances, be held responsible for or liable for any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree to this fact without question because I'm the one that's stupid enough to do it. So there you go. That's that one at the road. So apparently I have to keep it in frame. And it's like any normal challenge, no eating or drinking during it. And the idea is just to do the first 6. And if you want to carry on after that, you can. all I can smell is extract.
Oh, okay. Because to me, it was an interesting mix of Reaper and tomato sauce.
So there you can see them there.
Flavor
I'm
on
sorry
these
that
is
it's
quite
kind
bizarre.
of. I'm sorry it's kind of dark in here today. The weather's not been the best. We've got
It really
thunderstorms,
hasn't.
everything today. Mm.
Oh, we had the thunderstorms last night, but there were these weird quiet thunderstorms that went all across the sky.
Right.
So actually, we just got the
We all had
lightning.
it
We didn't get
today.
the thunder.
We all had it today. And then the rain came down with it. So
Oh,
In
I wish the rain would
fairness,
come down.
we had the opposite today. We got the thunder and we didn't get the lightning. All we had was the rumbling thunder and we got no lightning strikes at all.
I guess you stole ours.
Just a day
you
late.
can see them there, guys. There you go. Okay,
Yep.
so
Got the full 12. Good, good, good.
that's it.
You want me to start the timer?
So basically, I've got 4 minutes to eat 6. I have to wait for the 4 minutes to finish before I can start the next 6. And then after that, if I complete it, I have a 2-minute afterburn. Okay, so ready to go?
Yep. 3, 2, 1. Oh. And yeah, best of luck to you. Whether you're
You
not
must chew, you
instantly
can't
coughing and
swallow.
spluttering bodes well.
No, that's a bad tasting.
Huh?
Actually quite nice.
What do yours taste of then?
Yeah, definitely getting the Reaper.
Mine had a very sort of tomatoey, garlicky kind of flavor, which was really bizarre in amongst the sweet gelatin. And they did also have the overpowering Reaper taste, but it didn't overpower everything.
Yeah, definitely getting the extract as well.
Yeah, yeah, Charlie, he genuinely thinks they're nice. I can't believe it either, but and we're down to the last one of the first 6. Seems like you're gonna have a
That's the
2-minute
first bit.
afterburn here as well.
It's not bad at the moment, actually.
I'm amazed. That was a lot of suffering for me. Charlie, no. No, not everything needs to be washed down with a chug.
That's that 6 away. There's a go to make the 4 minutes. It's fun at the moment.
Yeah, I know, right? It is
So
quite a firm gelatin, so yeah, he's done remarkably well to even chew them in that time.
it's actually, it was nice tasting. You can feel the heat now starting to come in.
Okay, it's building.
I would say roughly sitting about a 2 at the moment now.
Yeah, see, Joe Chili Cuba kind of agrees with you there. Apparently, his first go was just gut bomb. None of the mouth heat.
Uh,
Oh,
the tongue, it's my tongue has got it now, but you can feel it just keeping backwards.
right.
So there, for the first 6 was tasty.
Yep, 30 seconds, and then you can start the second 6.
Okay.
15, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Looking like it's taking a little longer to chew this time.
That was a harder one, that one.
Yeah, I thought it might just be a tougher dummy. Because it doesn't look like you're suffering that much more.
The problem's more in the throat at the moment. Now, feel a bit in the chest.
What is the record then?
I'm not too sure how many people, how many package folk people have taken.
Hmm? Sorry, I didn't catch that one. Jeez. Why? Who would do such
96 bears.
cruelty? Then I reset the. Oh,
Just a run.
did I reset the timer now to give you a 2-minute afterburn or? No? Oh,
There you go.
okay, now I reset the timer for you.
No, just a oh.
Oh, it makes it easier, you know? Means you can keep track of the seconds a bit better.
That'll be 4 minutes to do to give it the full 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought we were just
No,
doing
no, you
two
have to do
minutes
the
when you
full.
finished.
No, it's you have to do the 4 minutes, then the 2.
He's right.
My apologies then.
It's all right. Just do the full 4 minutes up there, and
Yep.
He seems watching, by the way. Send the sideline watching us.
Oh yeah, he's just sat off
always
screen.
watching.
Well, to say, it's a tasty challenge. I quite enjoyed that one. Heat wise, I would probably say I'm sitting at a 3 at the moment, which is good. Melee in the back of the throat. It's hitting the ears, which I always say if it's in the ears, it's a good challenge for me. It's just not. It's not in on the tongue, but well, that was quite good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm surprised, but I'm glad.
Wee bit of nose run, but not to worry. I'll give this one 3, Charlie. There you go.
So all I'm getting from that is we need to find you something hotter then.
What was that, sorry?
What I'm getting from that is we need to find you something hotter then if you're only giving it a 3.
We do keep trying. We will find something that he'll say it's a 5 or a 6, but so far, Rummy Bears was the best we had.
Yeah, well, that's that. The other one that I done, Charlie gave us the late for work, the 2 skulls. That was a lovely challenge. It was that was it with that 20 ghosts and 20 dragons breath in them.
Yeah,
they were really good.
I will remind everybody again, we don't send stupidly insane stuff to everybody, only the people that we know that can actually handle it.
Well, I think he's kind of proved that this time.
A packet of Rummy Bears.
I thought this was, I'd not seen Andrew do too much before.
If any newbies is watching and think that they might actually end up with a packet of these sent to them, no, that's not the way it works. You will be more likely to get something.
Might, but only if you prove yourself first.
I was going to say, what you're more likely to get sent is something a little bit milder, you know what I mean? This stuff's...
This is not one for a beginner.
No.
Definitely not.
Yes.
Like I'm saying, I'm sitting at a 3. If you were a non-Chilli-head, I would say you were sitting at a 7 or above.
Above.
For that, and it's going to burn you.
Yeah, I am. Facebook user here is saying that the one chip challenge killed them, and just the one chip challenge was extremely hot. But somebody who made it the one chip challenge but only made it through, this was definitely way hotter.
These are right up there as the top level challenges. It's well, like Alan said, it's lit him up as a 3 straight away.
That's a good 3, but it's coming down. That's it. Finished. That's my 4 minutes up.
Yeah, we're trying to hurt Alan. We're not trying to hurt everyone.
That is exactly it. But we're only trying to hurt Alan because we know he can actually. We're not trying to physically hurt him. We're just trying to find out what his capabilities are.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Roughly where my limit is, type things, No, honestly, I really did enjoy that.
I'm glad you enjoyed that.
I know it's right now, so.
We will find something
Charlie,
else.
Thank you very much.
Has he done the Tube of Terror yet?
Yes. He has.
God.
I've done the version 1 of that, but I've done the speed trial of that one.
Charlie thinks you need
to.
Charlie thinks you need to do a chug now.
Oh no!
He's definitely trying to break you.
That last one that I done, Chilli the Valley one, that definitely came back, and it sat there all night. It wasn't in my stomach; it was just sitting right there. The burn, but it did keep me up most of the night, I have to admit.
Totally agree. Alan is a beast. In the good ways.
Chugs are rough.
What's that? I'm down to 1 now. It's coming right down.
Oh, we should have had another packet.
Yeah,
These are the hardest things to do multiples of. Most people struggle because of the amount of chewing. How you manage to chew that gelatin is really dense. How you manage to chew it as quick as you did, you've got a good jaw.
Well, in the second set, he had a bit more trouble chewing.
The first 6 were okay. I felt it more in the second lot. But...
Yeah, the second lot was more like everybody's experience of chewing them. The first lot, that was far too good.
I wouldn't even manage one bear. I'd have to suck on it for ages because I felt out. One bear I'd have tapped out.
Do it,
Right.
but just do 40 minutes rather than 4.
Yeah, I should get a point just for sucking on a bear for 40 minutes.
No, I was thinking in 40 minutes you can probably suck your way through 6 of them.
Nah, I couldn't. The heat on them is anybody watching. Check out the Rummy Bears. It is a good challenge, like Alan just said, but he's also told you it's not for the beginners.
No.
It's only for the ones that can really, really handle it.
It's not one to be messed with.
Yes.
I was saying to you earlier that people who do things for like jokes, they put them in, and I don't like that. I don't like seeing it because people can have a different reaction to them. And this one here would definitely put an inexperienced person into a panic mode because of that burn. So I would definitely say non-chili heads, don't even think it.
Exactly.
Don't play with it because it'll burn you.
Yeah.
If you really want to mess around with gummy bears like that, there are some habanero ones from Hotheads that are a lot milder.
There's some Reaper Bears
These
that are
will
not so
hurt
bad.
people.
They
These will do some serious damage if you give them to just random people.
Yes, they are only challenge level. They are not for fun.
No, these ones are definitely not for fun. As I'm saying, well, my heat now is lower than a 1. It's coming right down. But it did hit a good 3. If I say 3, I can double it or add a wee bit more on for a non-chili head. So I would say stay away from it until you've got more into it.
Pretty much exactly what I'd say as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
but really, it does. I found a nice taste to them. I was quite surprised because of the extract, but no, it was.
You are the only person that's actually said they taste nice.
I don't remember it tasting of extract, but I don't remember it tasting nice either.
You are the only person that's ever said they taste nice.
No, I told my taste buds. I don't know.
Maybe you've got that new strain of COVID.
I didn't say that. I'm going on holiday this shortly. I didn't want that.
Where you going?
Florida.
Florida, of all the places in the whole wide world you could possibly go, you chose Florida.
It's Florida, right?
And I'm doing some challenges over there, by the way.
Ah.
I've been talking to Jason from Late for Work.
Nice one.
And I've got some stuff coming. I've got to order some stuff off him.
Well,
so I'm actually going to do that when I'm over there.
You're actually forgiven for going to Florida now because you're going to Florida for a reason. You're going to actually see a Chilli-heads, so completely forgiven for picking Florida. I thought you were going for the usual reason of most people go to Florida, it's Disneyland and blah, blah, blah.
We don't do Disney. We don't do Disney. We do the Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. That's what me and the wife said. We love that. But last year, I bought a load of stuff from Inferno Candy Company, and I was doing reviews for them. And this time, I've got Late from Work. I've got some stuff getting delivered from him, for Jason, and I'm really looking forward to that because it's not going to be one. There's going to be a couple, multiple ones as well. What was it? That Cat Bar, the V1.
Cat Bar V1, yeah.
I've got 3 of them coming. The Baldwin Blocks, I've got 3 of them coming. The Firecracker Mix, I've got 1 of those. I've got the Chocolate Habanero, 2 of those. The Peanut Butter Ghost Pepper, 2 of those. The TNT Trail Mix, 1 of those. And the White Chocolate Pumpkin Spice with Canada Reaper, I've got 2 of those coming. So,
be interesting to see if you can knock out the multiples thereof of the Cat Bar V1.
Well, I'd ordered 3 of them here. I tried because I found when I done the first bar here, and mine was myself, Stefan, and Angus done it, and every one of us had a different reaction to it. And I was just sat there going, didn't even touch the sides.
Everybody does have a different reaction to them.
Yeah. But it's always good to see how people's reactions are. And that was like 3 years has done that challenge. And we were all different. So
Yep.
uh,
It's like one person will react off one challenge and the other one won't, and then you see them do the same two people do a different challenge and the opposite one reacts, and it's like, what's
yeah,
going on here?
it's weird.
Yeah.
It is weird there.
But sometimes it depends on what you've eaten during that day as well, and how you prep beforehand.
Yeah, you got to prep right.
I made sure I had something to eat, get something in my stomach. So
it is coming to that end of the night where I have to vanish and you two can talk it out, do your bits. I'm going to do a running act.
Oh, fair enough. He wants us to do an outro.
No, you can sit and chat if you want. All it is, I'm going to go and do a running act because I'm not telling you what I'm going to go and do. I'm just going to go and do.
Okay, well, yeah. I've been showing off this durian sauce from Brighton Hot Sauce, which it's another of their nice yellow habanero tangy sauces, but the durian only adds a bit of creaminess, a little bit of onion to it. It's not as shockingly durian as I'd hoped. You can't really get hold of this one anymore, but you can get hold of a bunch of other stuff from their website, which we linked previously, and I mean, we'll link again at some point, possibly in the comments or something. But I would thoroughly recommend their kimchi one if anyone's interested in that. And other than that, that's it from me. Icelander here, Alan, has had the Rummy Bears, which are a League of Fire challenge, so you can probably get them off the League of Fire website, but I've also seen them a few other places.
Still,
And
I
I would
recommend it
ask,
for Chilli-heads only.
yeah, very much for Chilli-heads only.
Yeah.
Not for sane people, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, but thank you, Charlie and Stefan, for that. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
good. And yeah, that's our 2 reviews. I think that's it from us for today, so catch you again next week.
See you later, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Oops, they've gone. I didn't make it back in time. I'll say bye to you guys.